Yo, what's up? Taylor Bands Beats or IAMKRT, either way, don't give a shit. But today I want to just talk about something. Uh, I guess the title would be "There is no right or wrong way to mix," basically. Um, and like what I mean by that is, well, I'll just show you. Well, I do advise you like to have a clear mixer channel, or just have a soft clipper at the end so it'll never exceed. But I want to talk about production tips. Like it's basically all over YouTube. You'll watch videos and they tell you a whole lot of things, and you always wonder why you can't get your mix to sound a certain way because you basically are taking tips from other YouTubers, but don't really know what it means or the theory behind it or how to apply it in a track. But you do it in every track and wonder why your track not really hitting the way you want it to. So basically, like I want this video like to awaken a lot of people to show you that the things they tell you what to do and what not to do can actually be wrong. It doesn't really matter. It's not like the best masters and pretty much everything comes from you doing it your unique way. Even like same, it's just like the same thing with kung fu. Like they'll tell you a certain way to kick, but if you find a certain way to kick and make it hit harder and hurt people more, shit, that's your kick. It's the same thing with mixing. It's the same thing with basketball. It's like they tell you to dribble a certain way, they tell you to shoot a certain way, but fuck it. If you like to throw that bitch up and then go in, that's how you shoot. It's the same thing with music and mixing. And like they try to overcomplicate it, and it's for the longest I always just been confused. But I hope this video helps. Let's start with I just started this one. Yeah, one is just look at the kick drum. There's no effects, no EQ, no nothing. Just cut out the high. That's really it. It's like right above, right there, at three. Another thing is, if you're one of those persons who look at the meter and crap, I mean, yeah, there's theory behind it and balancing and all that. I used to watch this meter right here. Didn't really help me as much, so I started mixing like it goes in my eye. If it sounds good, that's what I do. See, like this right here is a normal mix. It's not. I know people who boost and people who mix low. Like Uh, for example, low mixing is people who just like to mix them. Shit is annoying. It's stupid. Like I don't like it. It just can't. I can't do this right here. It's just no. Um. So like for this track, you can see like and like every track will be mixed different. Like every track cannot be mixed the same, exact same EQ, exact same process, different sounds, different kicks, different synthesizers, different methods, different layering, all requires different methods for it to fit in the mix. And like I go over another track, basically back to the beginning what I was saying, there's no right or wrong way to do it. If it sounds good, um damn I cried 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it, shit. Um Let me go to this track. A lot of people ask how you get punchy kicks and shit, how your kicks bang so hard. I'll show you right now. Secret to it is simply just two things. Go to master track, put a soft clipper down. If you don't know how to find it, just fucking fruity soft clipper, or just type it in and whatever your kick sample is, just click on this knob and just use this. I mean, yeah. Once again, they'll argue. Oh my god, he's fucking clipping again. It's not. Shut up. I don't care. Just use it. Have fun. So what the salt clipper does, it doesn't it doesn't let you track basically. What the salt clipper does, it basically doesn't let you track clip. It's a brick wall limiter. Think of it as like a wall. Or like if it's raining outside, but you got a wall that won't let the rain get inside the house. Basically, that's what a saw clipper is. It's pretty much a compression style limiter, brick wall. It doesn't let anything exceed above 0 dB. If I take it off, the track won't even sound the same. The kick won't even sound the same. Clippers, clip, clip, clip. See, saw clipper. And how do you get your drums to bang? As you can see, where's my kick drum? No EQ. And since the master track has a soft clipper on it, the master track won't clip. It doesn't matter if these individual tracks clip. These are not a part of it. As long as the master track doesn't clip, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You could put a soft clipper on it, but it kind of takes away the dynamic. It squashes it down. So me personally, I don't do it. Um, sometimes I mix high, sometimes I mix a track like this. Just turn the volume up and mix around the kick drum. It's very effective. Once again, there's no right. I'm just showing different methods, different ways you can mix. Just like at the end of the day, I just want these videos to be kind of short and helpful, and basically explain a lot of shit in a short amount of time. And snare drum. Once again, I don't really follow. I use my ears. I don't really follow the DBs as much. I've been doing it for so long, I don't really need to. As you can see, the snare is way up here. It doesn't fucking matter. Soft clipper on the master track, it doesn't pass. Another helpful tip in a lot of hip hop productions, if you just listen to music a lot, you'll hear sometimes in especially tracks that's out nowadays, motherfuckers have a hi hats extremely loud and it's on part of the melody. Sometimes sometimes it can hurt the ear. I don't know. I like to keep it even with the melody sometimes. Bass just depends. It all depends on the mix you have or how you want your mix to sound. As you can see, I didn't even EQ to 808. It's already processed. Another thing people don't understand. Most of your little samples you get from the internet, the kicks, the drums, 808, they already been EQ compressed and thrown into a sample pack. You don't really have to do much into it. Just level it, layer it out, mix it, put it in a mixer. Just go on about it. The sample, it's not that much to it. It's basically EQ. Basically, you just cut a little bit of the mud out and brought out the clarity. I'm gonna just go through a lot of projects, different examples. So that was an example of basically turn the volume up. Like one of my friends always told me, use your ears, turn shit up. If it sounds good, fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck the theory behind it. Have fun. Let me see another one. I'll show you an example of a track that's pretty mixed well. It's one of the first tracks I ever made on this FL12 on this new computer. Damn. Okay, there you go. Now this track right here is like kind of mixed at like low levels. Um, Not necessarily solo, but you know, just it's like normal mixing basically. It's like three different styles I like to call mixing. There's normal, and there's low, and then there's turn the shit up. Okay, so this is like without any mastering. As you can tell, the volume is extremely low. Look where it is. Look at this one. Look at this. You see this low volume. I used to mix like this, like honestly, I'm not even lying. Like I used to mix at low levels like this. It was so confusing. Like when I would master the track, you know, I just could never get it to sound right. It got annoying eventually. It sounds good though, like you know. Basically, if you want to learn how to do it properly, you have to learn how to do it like this. Like mastering, I wouldn't even call this really mastering. It's basically squash. This is basically just simple stuff. Press. I made a video on this specific track. Is you know exactly this track right here on my YouTube channel. I think it was called "How to Do It with Maximus." See if I can find something else. Something I made today. I already put this out. A video about this. So like a lot of my newer tracks, it's not really down here. I basically just adjust as I go. Try not to overcomplicate things. I used to always think I need the best equipment in the world to like get good mixes and stuff. I don't have anything but a laptop. That's all that I use. I don't have any audio box interfaces, whatever you want to say. I don't have anything but a fucking what I have headphones. That's it. Uh, let's see. What else can I just show around? Yeah, how about this little boom bap track? It's not even mastered. Like it's barely even mixed. No mastering. It's barely even mixed. I didn't really even do much to it. No effects on the kick. I mean, no effects on the drums whatsoever. I'm not gonna break it down how to do it. This is not a tutorial of music production. It's like pretty much a tutorial of self confidence, music, a little bit of theory and tips. Um, let's do Mamma Mia. Something I made like 2 days ago. Basically, the point of this video is to show you that like you don't have to follow other people guidelines. Mixing is just mixing to me is an opinion. It's not a guideline. It's not a how to it's all about how it feels to you. Like, think of this is a perfect example. Jimi Hendrix, he played the guitar backwards pretty much. Think of it like that. That's like what mixing is. That's what pretty much everything in life is about, finding you. And like, basically, it's your unique style. It's your way of doing things. Because if you basically copy someone else or take someone else things, you're just a duplicate of them. You're not really yourself, and you'll never reach your full potential or your peak because you never really had a reason to stand out. It's a category you never touched. I'll do a brand new track. Uh, One more example. It doesn't matter. This is my last. This is the last thing. Then I cut it off. Let me just grab some drums. Where my drum kit? Yeah. Nope. No more for this. Yeah. Basically, man, multiple ways. If you like your drums to be like at this level, it's cool. It doesn't. You can have your drums like this. If you're one of those person, if you're one of those people like me, you can just like to mix, like kind of turning shit up, mixing around it. You can just turn your drums up, or you can turn them up right here. But just always make sure if you're gonna mix that way, make sure you have like a soft clipper. Because if you don't, man, you're gonna get criticized and the mix gonna sound horrible. Just keeping it honest. But yeah, like that's basically it. Hope I didn't confuse you too much. It's really I'm trying to get better at these videos. I don't really like talking. I like to just run through it. But a friend of mine told me, "Yo, talk on a mic, cause I don't know what the hell you're doing." So, and like my mic is horrible. I'm using like a desktop mic, This HP computer. I don't really know how long this video is. I guess I'll look. Damn, 20 minutes? Shit. But yeah, if you like, if it helped, like, sub, share, comment, ask questions. I'll reply back. I don't have a life. All I do is fucking sit around and make beats all day. I don't even have a job. I basically rely on this music. If it fails, then fuck. I guess I'll just die. But that's really it. Um, yeah, that's it. So peace out.